one of the wonderful, I think the bridge between all aspects of development is play. Because you get this wonderful, right from the very beginning. If we think about, you know, the mums and dads and carers talking to babies, you know, it is playful. You know, that, oh, hello, how are you, aren't you beautiful kind of thing. It is playful. It's the musicality of it all, the playing with the hands and feet, you know, touching the, and you start doing round and round the garden and all those things. Through the medium of play, you build up the relationships. So that those sort of early playful experiences. And also, when babies, you know, after about 3 months, babies do start to look around the world, and they do show a curiosity about it. They're looking, they want to look, they want to see things, they want to feel things, they want to have experience of different textures, of different sounds, of somebody singing to them, of somebody playing with them, somebody bouncing, somebody rocking. It's not, it doesn't mean huge play resources, because often the first playmate, in fact the first play thing is the parent, you know, because babies reach out. What do babies first do? They reach out to touch the face, and you know, they find out, they explore, they're curious, and then later they move out on to explore the world. One of the most wonderful things you can give a child once they're sitting, you know, reasonably steadily is a treasure basket, you know, where they can just sit, and they've got this range of lovely, lovely things, which can be like saucepan lids and wooden spoons and whisks and all those kind of things, and they can just choose, which allows them to have independent choice. That you can see what it is that they're attracted to see what they like, what textures they like, what they're doing, and all the time they're exploring, and they gradually learn to use their hands more than their mouths. You know, the first thing is the tasting of the mouth. And to show how important it is when you look at the other end of the age spectrum, and you look at people with dementia. We learn about the world through what shape, weight, texture, size things actually have. I mean, they asked some people with dementia if they recognized a banana. They didn't recognize it by the color, but once they were able to feel it, they knew what it was. In other words, and when we use our fine touch, we can know what something is without actually seeing it. How do we learn to do that without having the opportunity to play? And playful experiences, bouncing games. Peekaboo, one of the most wonderful things that all over the world, adults seem to play peekaboo with parents, with their children rather. And it's wonderful because it's saying, look, I've gone away and I've come back again. Object permanence. There I go, here I am, back again. So things out of sight still exist. But one of the most fundamental things we need to learn, that something that we can't see is still there. The fundamental properties of things. You drop something on the floor, you pick it up. Drop it again, pick it up. What you're doing, you're not trying to drive the parent mad. What you're trying to do is learn that the thing you've dropped on the floor, which is in a different position, is the same as it was when it was on the table beforehand. So you keep actually trying, and we keep doing that and doing that and doing that. Through our play, we learn about the world and we learn about other people. We start off usually with solitary play. The young, slightly older children. Sorry, you do a solitary play, then you do parallel play, but you need to be able to know what to do first before you can start looking to see what somebody else is doing. And then you might do a bit of imitation and copying, and then that leads into cooperative play and fantasy play and role play, play with rules, football and games and all those sort of things. They're all playful. They are play. Without play, even with it's a stick and a stone, it doesn't matter. You don't need resources. You can see children in other countries playing with the most rudimentary materials. It's still playful, still playful. Yeah, I think this kind of whole developmental thing, when children reach 2.5, they do become interested in other children and they're watching what they're doing. And imitation is often a way of connection, because you find that one child will do something with their teddy and the other child will too. And it's a way of establishing a relationship. It's the precursor to making friends, because at 2 and 3, children don't have the concept of friends that we have as adults, but what they do have is children that they prefer to play with. And that is the sort of, if you think about it, that's almost like the precursor to a friendship, to a relationship that then begins to have a deeper connotation. But starting off as a playmate, and the parent starts off as a playmate to their child, you know, that they are their first playmate. And that helps to deepen that wonderful primary relationship as well. So, you know, when they get older, and when children develop and around about 3.5 and so on, and they go into role play and fantasy play, they are able to move in and out of the fantasy back into the real world. They're able to negotiate. They learn about negotiating. They learn about how other people might be thinking and feeling. It helps them practice that. It helps them repeat things as they go through similar sorts of play all the time. What do we do as adults if we're feeling a bit, oh, you know, I'm feeling a bit down? I'll watch a film that I've got on DVD that I've watched 300 times before, and I'll still watch it. You know, children will do that too. They want to repeat it. They want the same bedtime story. It helps us feel safe and secure. Play helps us make the bridge between development, but also it is a bridge for relationships as well.